The Kremlin is feasting on the impeachment inquiry in the U.S. State-run media clearly taking President Trump's side, even echoing talking points used by Republicans during the first hearing, trying to discredit testimony from America's top diplomat in Ukraine, Bill Taylor.
You didn't listen on President Trump's call and President Zelensky's call?
I did not.
You've never talked with Chief of Staff Mulvaney?
I never did.
You never met the president?
That's correct.
And one of the main witnesses in this case turned out to be almost a stool pigeon. It came to light that all his information is third-hand. He never met Trump and spoke to Zelensky about everything except the main thing for everyone, the military aid.
Ignoring other damning evidence Taylor laid out, the Russians rejoicing, believing President Trump has shown he cares about investigations into political rivals, but not Ukraine itself.
You're being used without even asking for any permission. You know what the term for that is. All those important people in America are now talking what strange people you are and how you can be used.
But Russian state media's support for President Trump goes even further. One news report even attempting to reveal the identity of the whistleblower whose complaint brought the controversy around the Trump-Zelensky call to light. Even as the president continues to claim there was nothing wrong with the call.
The whistleblower gave a lot of very incorrect information, including my call with the president of Ukraine, which was a perfect call.
The cozy relations with President Trump are paying off for Vladimir Putin. Perceived lack of support from the U.S. president has weakened Ukraine's leader Volodymyr Zelensky as his country continues to face a Russian-backed insurgency. Zelensky was recently all but forced to agree to a Russian-approved negotiating formula and ask for talks with Moscow, leading to protests against him in Kiev. And Zelensky was challenged by veterans on the front line who felt he was bowing to the Russians after losing America's support.
I'm the president of this country. I'm 41 years old. I'm not a loser.
As Ukraine's president struggles to navigate the fallout of President Trump's Ukraine moves, Kremlin-controlled media is in a feeding frenzy, hungrily awaiting the next impeachment hearings.
Threatened, Trump's former ambassador to Ukraine testifying behind closed doors that she felt threatened by the president of the United States. It's all in a trove of documents released by the House Intelligence Committee today. According to the transcript of former Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch's testimony, she was asked about what President Trump meant when he told the president of Ukraine that she was, quote, going to go through some things. I don't know what it meant, she told congressional investigators. I was very concerned. I still am. Did you feel threatened? She was asked. Yes, she responds. This is just part of what we're learning tonight from the just released transcripts of witness testimony in the House Intelligence Committee. Ambassador Yovanovitch telling lawmakers that Rudy Giuliani's plan to dig up dirt on Trump's potential rivals dates back to almost a year ago. That is when Yovanovitch claims she was told by a Ukrainian that Giuliani had, quote, plans and that they were going to, do things, including to me. Do things? Was the United States ambassador to Ukraine threatened by Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani? The transcript continues, quote, question to Yovanovitch, did you ever have any conversations after November or December 2018 with Ukrainian officials about Mr. Giuliani up until the time that you left in May? Yovanovitch replies, I think perhaps in the February time period I did, where one of the senior Ukrainian officials was very concerned and told me I really needed to watch my back. Watch my back? Well, the president today was asked if he was targeting his then ambassador.
Was Marie Yovanovitch the target of a smear campaign by
I really
ally?
don't know
her,
but if you look at the transcripts, the president of Ukraine was not a fan of hers.
Trump says he didn't know her, but that gives a completely false impression of his involvement. I mean, that's just the bottom line here. There's no other way to say it. He knew plenty about her and he didn't like her. And at that same time, when she was told to watch her back, Trump's closest allies, the people who were talking to him all the time, were launching an all-out public assault on Yovanovitch. From Fox News.
Marie Yovanovitch has badmouthed the president of the United States to Ukrainian officials and has told them not to listen or worry about Trump policy because he's going to be impeached.
Yovanovitch saying it got so bad that she approached Trump's major donor and handpicked ambassador of the EU, Gordon Sondland, for advice. And he told her, again, her words, this is straight from the transcript. He said, you need to go big or go home. You need to, tweet out there that you support the president. In other words, do what Trump says and tell the world that he's great. Now, Yovanovitch would not do that, and Trump did get rid of her.
We were waiting outside of the locker room because it wasn't open yet. And all of a sudden, we were with all of our friends and we heard the gunshots and we just were like, let's go, let's run.
You won't let go of your daughter?
No, I'm scared. It was very scary. We ran, we heard the one shot and then four after, and we just started running. And just all I heard was all these kids running and just screaming and calling their parents. I heard the first two shots and I was kind of confused. But then when I heard the third one, I just started running with my friends, and then four other shots went off.
Okay, can you just stay there, Sean? And we'll walk there to you. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna walk to get you. Don't move, please. You just need to be in my arms right now, okay?
Everyone was scattering all over the place. It was everywhere. Everyone was screaming. People were falling down and tripping all over the place. It was just horrible.
Detectives have reviewed the video at the scene, which clearly show the subject in the quad withdraw a handgun from his backpack, shoot and wound 5 people, and then shoot himself in the head. There are no other subjects who are outstanding as part of this incident or who took part in this assault.